After the exhibition, the rhythm of the gamble shifted again. Back to ordinary days, unfinished projects, and the familiar echo of Taehyung's shoes in quiet corridors. But something between them had changed. Not broken, just paused. Like a song waiting for its next note. They still greeted each other politely, still exchanged brief smiles in hallways. Yet, something in Taehyung's demeanor had turned guarded again, subtle but unmistakable. It started after the guest lecturer arrived, Professor Lee Yuna, specializing in contemporary literature. She was bright, confident, and sharp-tongued in a way that drew attention without asking for it. During the faculty introduction, Jungkook happened to be assisting with event photography. He noticed the way Yuna greeted Taehyung, and he saw familiarity, a hand resting briefly on his arm, laughter that came too quickly. And though it was nothing more than professional courtesy, Jungkook's stomach lightened in a way that had nothing to do with the reason. A few days later, he caught sight of them again, Taehyung and Yuna, walking out of the staff room together. Taehyung was carrying a file, Yuna holding a cup of tea, both smiling about something. Jungkook couldn't hear. He told himself it didn't matter. He told himself he had no right to care, but that didn't stop him from standing there longer than he should have, watching. The next afternoon, Jungkook came to return some borrowed supplies from the art room. Taehyung was there, alone, reviewing papers.
Hey,
Jungkook said, voice steady but low. Taehyung looked up, surprise flickering in his expression.
Oh, Jungkook, you don't have to bring those back so soon.
I wanted to.
Jungkook replied, setting the items on the desk. Silence stretched between them. Finally, Jungkook said,
You have been busy lately.
Yes, college work.
Taehyung said easily.
The new program has me running around more than usual.
And Professor Yuna?
Taehyung blinked.
What about her?
Nothing.
Jungkook said, tone a little too sharp.
You seem close.
Taehyung frowned slightly, catching the undercurrent.
She's a colleague, Jungkook.
I didn't say she wasn't.
Taehyung sighed.
Why does this sound like an accusation?
Because maybe I'm tired of feeling like I don't have the right to care.
Jungkook said before he could stop himself. The words landed heavier than intended. Taehyung's expression softened, but his reply came measured.
You asked away once, Jungkook. And when you came back, you said you didn't expect anything. You wanted peace, not this.
Jungkook met his gaze, heart glinting behind composure.
This doesn't mean pretending I don't feel anything.
The air in the room thickened, quiet, tense, familiar. Taehyung stood slowly, the distance between them small but charged. His voice, when he spoke, was quiet.
You think this is easy for me?
Jungkook didn't answer. Taehyung's jaw tightened.
Every time I see you, I remember what it cost us to get here. I can't risk breaking it again. I won't.
And if holding back is what breaks it this time?
Jungkook asked softly. Taehyung looked at him speechless. Jungkook stepped forward. Not fast, not dramatic. Just enough that Taehyung had to look down at him.
You keep choosing distance, and then you look surprised when it hurts.
Before Taehyung could respond, Jungkook leaned in. It wasn't planned. It wasn't confident. Just a brief, desperate press of lips, more question than claim. Taehyung froze. He didn't pull away, but he didn't respond either. His hands stared at his sides, breath uneven, eyes closing only for a second before opening again. Jungkook felt it immediately. The stillness, the restraint. and stepped back as if he had crossed a line he had always known was there. After a long pause,
You don't have to say anything. I just needed you to feel it. Because pretending it's not there is worse than rejection.
Taekook said quietly. He turned toward the door, voice quieter now.
And about her, if she makes you happy, I will try to mean it when I say congratulations.
Then he left, closing the door softly behind him. Taehyung stood there for a long time after that. On the desk lay there the art supplies Jungkook had returned, neatly stacked untouched. Next to them, Taehyung's coffee had gone cold. That night, Taehyung sat at his desk at home, staring at a half-written paper. But his mind kept replaying the sentence. If holding back is what makes it this time. The question he couldn't answer. The one he wasn't sure he wanted to.